few minutes and I want to share some thoughts. Men, it's time to step up. It's time to step up. Good times make weak men. And America has had really good times. Unless you've been doing something extraordinary, living a regular life in the United States of America is pretty freaking good. And you have absolved yourselves of the responsibility to shape your communities, to lead your communities, to be a mentor and a leader to your family and friends. That's why we're seeing all this political discord. That's why we're seeing a nation. How can a society tolerate infanticide? How can a society tolerate the transgendering of underage children who can't even think for themselves? How can a society surrender its rights to own property through excessive property taxes? How can a society surrender the public voice, the public, their place in public? How can you let these loons, these absurdities, shape political opinion? They got free speech, yeah. Men, American men, you got free speech too. And in Europe, men have really shown utter cowardice because they're letting migrants rape and kill a woman. I mean, the grooming gangs in England, the attacks on the train stations in Germany. Where are our men? They said Sparta didn't need walls because Sparta's men were its walls. What are our men doing? What are they doing? Well, the Democrats got a white male problem. Go figure. They're effeminate. Not effeminate. They're effete. You can be strong and effeminate. They're effete. They act out and they debate and argue and they're combative in a way that is very demeaning. For example, to be aggressive in an environment that is guarded by police officers and on video cameras, that's not courage. That's not courage at all. Go somewhere where people are shooting at you. Go somewhere where there are no rules. And the other problem is there's no street left. The surveillance state, the excellent policing, have completely eliminated what was called the street, where problems were settled, and they were left on the street. Men, that doesn't exist anymore. There's only one street, and that's the public forum. And yeah, it's nasty. People are going to say mean things about you. But men, you need to step up. Every man listening to this, your pleasures, your material possessions, and your self-esteem is fleeting. You're going to die someday. And all the things you value in this world aren't going to be there with you except one thing, and that's legacy. Men, preserve your legacy. Your legacy starts like this. It's your faith. It's your faith in it's your religion, right? And then it's your nation. It's America, which has to be preserved and cannot perish from the earth. If you watch the county commissioners meeting on August 19th, all you see the libs do, I call them the libs, they're really the communists. All you see them say is destroy America, ruin America. We're a horrible nation, horrible history of slave. America should be undone. That's been their whole message. The 1619 Project, the George Soros, the Open Society Foundation, Howard Zinn, the Chomsky. Their entire message, the entire intellectual message of the left is undo the American experience. They say we're an illegal nation and a moral nation. Men, the American legacy is your legacy. Then there's your community. Well, in New Jersey, you men have really chickened out. New Jersey was built by men of incredible enterprise. Do you think they would like to see a day where a young man can't even buy a house or own a piece of property, where a young man can't even find a living that he can support a family with? Men, you need to step up. We need more men to step up now. You need to go into public meetings. You need to argue on social media. I know social media is distasteful. It's not beneath you. You're not some great tough guy, Lord. You're not some king that's above it. Social media has become the new street. Men, you need to be a leader to your families. You need to be the moral compass of your families. You need to be the priest of your family. And men, you need to stand for what you know is right. You've been trained by women growing up in schools. Liberal, left-wing women have brainwashed you, men. They brainwashed you. They've basically given you a spiritual castration. They've told you that risk makes you bad. Liking girls makes you toxic. Being strong and standing up for yourself, that makes you forbidden. They doped you up on Ritalin. They exiled you to timeouts. The schools started socializing you from the beginning. Fortunately, I didn't have that. Fortunately, I didn't really have that experience, but I've observed it. Men, you need to step up. Shakespeare, Henry V, he goes, we are warriors of the working day. You don't got to be a commando. You don't got to be a SWAT team leader. You don't got to be a big tough guy. You don't got to be a muscle man who's fighting in MMA. We need warriors of the working day. Men, step up. Step up before they undo this whole country, before we have the chaos that the far left wants to bring. And then, you know what happens when you have that level of chaos? Hitler's, Napoleon's, Lenin's. The quickest way to lose America is to let chaos rule. Step up, men. You're embarrassing me. You're embarrassing me. Step up.